Okay, so I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I really didn't know how to start it. So I'll just recap a little bit over the last 14 years, and we'll take it day by day from there. In September of 2002, my son was born with spinal muscular atrophy, and we didn't find out till he was about 8 months old, I guess. It's basically wasting away of your muscles. It's under the umbrella of muscular dystrophy, and he doesn't have the ability to develop muscle either. It has been a struggle. It's a terminal disease, and he is so smart, and it's just really hard to watch. Anyways, I just wanted to put this out there because it's not a very common disease, and there needs to be more awareness for it. I am a mother of 8, 7 of which I gave birth to, and my stepson. And my husband and I struggle, financially, of course, but I mean, we make it work. And 4 of our children are older, and our only daughter, who is 22 and will be 23 in September, has given us a grandchild, and they're staying with us right now for a little while. So it's a full house, but that's the way we like it. We like it that way, especially because I think it's important for Parker to have that sense of family, and for all of us to be sticking together and, you know, showing them that you can get through anything if you have the support. And so my husband and I, we have a motto, and our motto is, thank God for yesterday, live in the now, and look forward to tomorrow. We don't make plans. Parker's disease is too unpredictable. A simple cold can make him have pneumonia, and which causes respiratory failure. And this is one of the issues that spinal muscular atrophy has, because they can't cough on their own, and as a result they end up with respiratory illnesses quite easily. We almost lost Parker at 3.5, and it was a really scary time. The power of prayer helped us very much get through that. He was released from the hospital quicker than we anticipated, which was great. He developed scoliosis of the spine and kyphosis quite badly, and when he was 3 years ago, in 2013, he had a complete spinal fusion from his T2 to his coccyx done, and now he's only 46 pounds, and on Thursday we have to go to Toronto Sick Kids for an admission for an NG tube and to be fit for a BiPAP mask, and then he'll have a G tube inserted at some point this summer. We're not really sure when, and because of his complete spinal fusion and of course puberty and growing a little bit, his hardware in his hips have slipped, and he's been suffering with this pain for quite some time. And so his orthopedic surgeon, who is wonderful with him, is going to remove that hardware. Our biggest risk is, of course, general anesthetic. Parker doesn't have the ability to open his mouth very wide, and they have to use a special type of anesthetic for Parker, as well as a special type of tube to put down his throat during surgery. The surgery isn't that long. The G-tube is actually longer, but it's still scary for Parker to undergo any kind of surgery. And so I just wanted to put this out there. And then on Thursday, during our admission in the evening, I will do another video and let you know exactly how things are progressing and what the doctors have decided the best course of action for Parker will be. Like I said, it's not been an easy 14 years, and you know, there's a lot, you question everything that you do. Like I said, we can't make plans. I feel guilty if I go and do anything. Parker is unable to do a lot of things. He can't feed himself. He can't walk. He can't crawl. He can't roll. So it's a lot of sleepless nights of getting up and repositioning and making sure that his skin stays intact. And luckily, by the grace of God, he hasn't had any skin breakdown. And he hasn't had too many issues that, you know, we were anticipating from this disease. I have an education for personal support work, so I know about the importance of range of motion and repositioning for Parker, and you know, chest physiotherapy, which is done daily. And although Parker does have contractions in his knees, his ankles, his wrists, he's just so wonderful and so wise, and like I said, so smart. And it breaks my heart every single day to see him struggle. And we're hoping that this will better his quality of life and make him stronger. There is a treatment called Spinraza for Parker, or for spinal muscular atrophy. He is on the wait list for it. It's not approved by Canada yet. The neurologist that we spoke to is anticipating a June approval. So we're in June, so hopefully it'll be approved this month, but it's a very expensive drug, and it's going to be a lengthy process of the government battling with the drug maker to come up with a cost-efficient price on this drug so that insurance companies can afford it and Health Canada can afford it as well. And another issue is Parker's spinal fusion. He doesn't have something called skipping rods, which means that they'll have to try to figure out a different route for Parker to receive these injections for Spinraza, because it's an injection into the spine, and it's for a lifetime. It's not a one-time thing. It's 4 injections over the course of, I believe, 90 days, and then every 4 months after that. And that is supposed to rather maintain the muscle that he has, and hopefully build some strength, but nothing's a guarantee. There is no cure for this disease, unfortunately. It's DNA. My husband and I are both carriers, and we didn't know until we had Parker. We have 3 other healthy children together. I had 3 prior who are healthy, and my husband had 1 prior that is healthy. So we're kind of like the Brady Bunch. But you know, this is something that we just live with every minute of every day, and we try our very, very best to be the best parents that we can. We're a little bit more lenient than maybe we should be with all of our children, but that's only because we don't want to see them hurt. We don't want to, I don't know how to explain it. We just love them all so, so much. And with the struggles that we've dealt with Parker, there's just so many more things you can get mad at your children for. And the silly things just don't matter. Everyone makes mistakes, and you know, if you gotta live by them, you gotta learn from them, and you just gotta take every day and breathe and hope for the best, and hope that your children grow to be, you know, the people that you want them to be. And whether they are challenged or not, you just have to do the very, very best that you can. And that's what my husband and I live by every day, is do the best that we can. We surround ourselves with as much fun as we can, as much family as we can. And, you know, we may not all sit down at the dinner table every day and have dinner together and talk about our day, but we do have conversations with our children every day about things that may be bothering them, and we do that privately. Because not everybody wants to know everybody's business of every single day, and everybody's entitled to the privacy. And in a large family like ours, you can imagine that privacy is very scarce. And so we just, you know, take our children aside. We make sure that we tell them that we love them more than once a day. We never hang up the phone without saying I love you. We never go to bed angry. And if we are a little upset, that's okay, as long as we still tell them that we love them before we close our eyes and lay our head down on our pillow every night. So that if anything does happen, at least our children know that we love them with every ounce of our being. And I think that that is something to live by. So that's my advice for the day. And live well.